Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about my New Year's resolution goals, specifically geared towards health. Um, I might include some other goals that aren't health related just because it's a New Year's resolution video, but I mainly want to gear it towards like health related content and like health related topics. Um, so, something that I really have been wanting for a long time is to create a solid workout routine that I stick to um, Monday through Friday, like more often than not. And another routine that I really want to get in the habit of is changing my diet and eating more whole foods. I really want this to be a lifestyle change. I feel like that will make it to where like it's actually long term and like I stick to it and I can be consistent. Um, I really want like I guess first I'll start with the diet. I've always wanted to be someone who like eats, you know, food that has a lot of whole foods in it, lots of fiber, vitamins, minerals, nutrients. I always just wanted to be someone that like does that. I'm very much into health. Like I'm very good at like going to sleep at a good time every night and stuff. But I do lack in the food department in terms of getting in my vitamins and minerals and nutrients. And I also lack in having a exercise routine that is consistent. Um, I have a walking pad here in my room. I bought it from the TikTok shop. And I also have um I guess I'll just let this flow where it flows. I was gonna talk about diet first, but I'll just let it flow where it flows. But this video is gonna be about health in general, in terms of exercise and eating. So my I have a walking pad. My mom has a few weights. She has like a 2 5-pound weights, two 8-pound weights, one 15-pound dumbbell. These are all dumbbells. And then she has like plates, and she has a barbell that you could put the different plate weights on, the weighted plates on it to make it how heavy you want it to be. Um, so my mom has a lot of resources here for me um, to be able to like build muscle and stuff. I also have P90X, the third 30-minute version of P90X. I have the entire plan for the lean plan, the mass plan, and the classic plan. I have all of those plans, and all the videos are saved on one of my devices. And so I have that as a resource as well. And then I have YouTube. Like YouTube has a bunch of different workout videos, just different like conditioning videos, stretching videos, flexibility videos, stuff like that. Like they have like how to get your splits videos, how to get your middle splits, how to get your front splits, how to like they have so many different resources on YouTube. Um, there's videos on how to do a pull up. There's videos on how to do a push up. There's literally YouTube has everything, and I have that at my disposal too. So I have a lot of resources. Like as long as I'm doing something, I really just want to make sure that I'm being consistent. And then it could build over time and grow into something else. But I just really want to get my exercise together because I've been having such a hard time with it. But some of my goals that I have for my exercising are flexibility. I really want to become more flexible and be able to just be more flexible. Like I want to be more flexible, more like just be able to just be more flexible. The next thing is I really want to increase my endurance and agility. I really want to be able to be more agile and be able to have more endurance. The third thing is my strength. I really, 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 really want to increase my strength, but not just when it comes to lifting other stuff. You know, I don't want to just be able to be strong in lifting weights. I want to be able to be strong in lifting my own body weight. So calisthenics. I really want to get into calisthenics. I really want to get into like pull-ups, push-ups, L-sits, L-sits into a handstand, handstands, muscle ups, like different one-arm pull-ups, like just different things. One-arm pull-ups where you're like this, where you're like the bars right here and you're like, yeah. But those are some of the things that I want to get into. When it comes to overall physique, I really just would like to lose weight and build muscle and just change my body composition. I really want my body to be just more muscular, and I just want to be more muscular all the way around. Like, I really want muscular legs. I want abs, like visible abs. Like, I would love to have a six-pack. I really want more muscular arms, like more defined arms and a more defined back. So that's something I really want. I used to work out a lot in high school, and I would lift weights a lot, and I gained a lot of muscle, specifically in my upper body, because that's mainly what I would do would be upper body workouts. So yeah, those are my goals in terms of exercise. I don't really have a certain amount of duration that I want to work out every day. I would love to pull out a number out of my head and be like, 30 minutes a day, Monday through Friday. But again, I'm trying not to repeat the cycle of like intensity over consistency. So really, I think I just want to try to do something Monday through Friday. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's going to be YouTube videos or a P90X video here and there. I think really what I want to do is just do whatever feels right that day, because there can be refinement later. Like, there can be refinement of like, okay, I want to do this, or I realize this is my groove and like this is what I want my routine to be like, but I can't refine anything if I don't start, because then I'm just going to be pondering on different ideas, but I'm not actually putting things in action. So I really want to just do stuff. And it's hard because it's Sunday and part of me is like, like we should work out today, but it's like, no, Monday through Friday, that's the boundary I have with myself, so I can have the weekends to rest. But it's like when you have the motivation on a random weekend to start and you're motivated now, but it's not Monday yet. It's like, it's so frustrating. But some of the things that I was thinking about buying as an investment for my exercise stuff would be a pull-up assistance band. The TikTok shop has these really cool pull-up assistance bands, and they're not the rubber ones. Like, they're not the rubber ones where it's like you use those, the resistance bands that you put around your legs when you want to do squats and stuff. It's not that. People usually try to use those to do pull-ups, and when their foot comes out of the band, it smacks the shit out of them, and I don't want that. So they actually have these resistance or assistance bands, is what they're called, that actually are made specifically for pull-ups, and they're not rubber, and they actually pull you up, and you don't have to worry about it smacking you when you technically it can still be kind of springy, but at least it's not rubber. I don't know, but regardless, yeah, I really want to buy that because you can use all 4 resistance band, and each resistance band is 70 pounds that it can hold. And So with a couple of those resistance bands, I should be able to like fully pull myself up without having to like struggle, and I can actually get my first pull up. Because they give me more than enough like resistance bands in the kit to be able to do pull up. And basically you just put your foot in the resistance or in the assistance band after you fasten it to your pull up bar, which we already have a pull up bar, and you just do your pull up. Like I just do my pull up, and it lifts me up and it pulls me up. I really want to get into like buying like foot related stuff, like ankle support stuff. Like they have these ankle support wraps that you can use, because sometimes my ankle, like my foot will act up, and it like the bottom padding of my foot will start hurting. And so I found these little ankle support wraps on the TikTok shop that I really want to try. And then they also have these metatarsal pad. I'll go ahead and insert a picture here. So it's a metatarsal pad thing that you put on your foot, and you can put it underneath your socks, whatever. They have several different ones out, and like put in heck of different pictures. I'll go ahead and put the resistance or the assistance band, and then I'll go ahead and put the weighted vest, and then these are some of the ankle support things that you can wrap your ankle with. They have so many different ones. Wrist wraps. I think wrist wraps could be cool too, because sometimes my wrist, like my hand, like the palm area right here, will start like aching. Like I don't know, like as if something is torn or as if something is like sprained. Like that's what it feels like. Like it feels like something in my hand is sprained. Like every once in a while my hand will start hurting as if there's something wrong with it. So I think that wrist support wrap could be a really good way of like taking care of myself. And I just feel like it makes it look like, well, I need it, one, regardless, but also two, I feel like it makes me look cool. Like I feel like it's like, yeah, like I'm into health stuff. Like I have ankle support wraps, because I try to take care of myself, and I do calisthenics and I work out, so it helps me in recovery. And I just think that's so cool, like to be able to like have that. I just think it would be cool to like be that person that like exercises like religiously and takes care of their body by having like these cute little trinkets like metatarsal foot pads and ankle support wraps and stuff like that. So yeah, that's kind of like my exercise portion of this video. Really want to get into calisthenics, really want to get into push-ups, lifting my own body weight, pull-ups, squats, all those different things. I don't really have a plan as to what I want to do or what the structure will look like, but I just want to try to do something Monday through Friday where I'm moving my body. It could be me walking on the walking pad one day. It could be me doing P90X one day. It could be me doing, just pulling from the different resources that I have and just trying to move my body. I'm not going to really focus on like trying to be perfect or anything. I'm just going to just do what I can with what I have, and the refinement will happen over time. But yeah, also something that I really want to work on. I always see myself being someone who like eats certain whole foods. Some of the things I see myself eating is like sweet potato brownies. I really want to get into baking and cooking. Sweet potato brownies. What else? Fruit. Smoothies that taste like Jamba Juice smoothies, but they just have less of like a sugar content to it, and it actually is like more whole foods based. What else? Like I see myself eating fruits. I see myself eating vegetables. There's this viral thing on TikTok right now of like sweet potato burgers. Like, it's regular burgers, like it's regular like meat, all that stuff that goes on a burger, but the buns are sweet potatoes. Like, and it's not like baking where you have to like make dough out of sweet potatoes. It's literally just you cut the sweet potato and you have a circle of the sweet potato and you use that as the bun. And you cut your sweet potato and like you lay out your buns or sweet potatoes on the tray. You put some olive oil on it, salt, pepper, put it in the oven to cook, flip it on both sides so it can cook both sides, and that's your bun. And then you make like a ground beef or ground turkey or whatever. You make like a little burger. You roll it up, put it on the pan, sear both sides, cook it all the way through, and then you have your meat, and then you dress it up with like mayonnaise, mustard, lettuce, tomato, onions, like, and all this stuff. And I was just like, oh my god, like that literally feels like something I would want for myself. Like, I can see myself doing stuff like that, and like, or like having like steak and vegetables, or like eating whole foods but making it how I want to make it, if that makes sense. I'm gonna look at my Pinterest and see some stuff that I like is strawberries. I love salads, specifically when they taste like a house, like a salad with like a house ranch from like a restaurant. Those are the type of salads that I like. And I just found out there's different ways to do things. Like, for example, a lot of times I would feel really guilty about having a salad because I would put ranch on it. And ranch is, they say ranch is not the most nutritious thing. And it has a lot of calories in it and all these different things. And I would always feel really bad because I'm like, damn, well, I'm having all this like greenery in my salad, but I'm putting this dressing on top. And like, what if that's not good enough now? Because now it has a whole bunch of like ranch on it and like all this stuff. I've done the whole like guilt thing and feeling bad about myself, and because I've been doing like just trying to get into changing my diet and yo-yo dieting, and I've done all the diets under the sun at this point. So I know what it feels like to feel like, damn, I'm not doing it right, or I'm not doing it and like doing it good enough, right? So I definitely know what that feels like. That's why I really want to have this New Year's resolution approach to where I'm doing it in a more healthy way, and I'm replacing the word intensity as how I do things, taking that out and putting the word consistent and like kindness, like I'm replacing it with those words. I just want to have a different approach this time. But something I learned is that you can take plain Greek yogurt, and then them little seasoning packets, like them ranch seasoning packets, you put that into the Greek yogurt, mix it, you have ranch. And based on what the seasoning packet is, I'm pretty sure it's low calorie. And it's still dairy based, but Greek yogurt has a lot of protein in it, and you're changing the ingredients of what your ranch is, and a lot of the additives that are put in like ranch and dressings and stuff, it's not a thing anymore because you made your own ranch. And so I would love to do stuff like that, like sweet potato brownies, the sweet potato burgers with the sweet potato as the bread. That's a whole vegetable. That's a vegetable. Sweet potato brownies, that's a vegetable. Sweet potato is a vegetable. So it's like you're getting nutrients while still enjoying what you love, like burgers or brownies. Or what else? Like when it comes to like the salads, like having the lettuce or having like kale or whatever like type of greenery you like, and then you have croutons, tomatoes, salt, pepper, you just you put all the things that you like into the salad, shredded pizza carrots, whatever. And then you have that beautiful, nice, Greek yogurt based ranch that tastes just like ranch, because Greek yogurt doesn't taste like anything. So it's just like, just finessing it like that. Or, having tacos, but instead of using sour cream on the tacos, just using Greek yogurt, because it tastes just like sour cream. Broccolini is really good. Just any protein with vegetables, and then like something on the side, like maybe a carb that I like rice or homemade mashed potatoes. Like, instead of buying mashed potatoes that are processed, like the ones that comes in like a powder form that you mix with like water or milk on the stove, instead of having something like that, I could just steam a couple potatoes in the microwave, and then after it's done, smash everything all up, and that's mashed potatoes. Put a little bit of almond milk in there if you want a dairy substitute, and put some salt and pepper, like unsweetened almond milk, and then salt and pepper, little garlic salt, or garlic, or just whatever, however you want to dress it up. And you feel me? And then also, like with the sweet potato burgers, when you make the buns, when you cut the sweet potato to make the buns, there's going to be leftover sweet potato. So you can use that extra sweet potato to make sweet potato fries. Like, I just love how you could just do food in so many different ways. And there's so many different ways you can go about it. Chocolate covered strawberries, that's pretty healthy. Healthy is whatever you define it to be. There's no one way. Stuff like this, where it's like chocolate with with fruits. Definitely would love making like at home sandwiches. And when you make it at home, you can decide what goes in it. So it's like, you don't have to worry about, oh, I can't eat this because it has this many calories or this many. It's just, I made it myself, so I know what goes in it, But I'm not really someone that's going to be focusing on calories right now. So that's not really my burden or anything. If anything, I just want to eat more whole foods. That's my goal. And I'm not just talking like plain bologna sandwiches where it's like piece of bread, mayonnaise, mustard, bologna, cheese, and another piece of bread. Like, no, like full like sandwiches, like deli sandwiches, where it's like made up really nice. What the sandwich thing looks like in a bowl. It just has avocado on the side right there. This looks really good. Looks really nutrient dense. But like stuff like this, like on the go. A little watermelon drink. Stuff like this. Like, oh, I want to be this person so bad. And I think what I have to remember is that I'm already this person. I just have to remember that. Stuff like this, like onion burgers, where the bun is just an onion. Onion boils. Onion boils. I really want to try an onion boil. So bad. Sausage and peppers. To close this, idea, or like bring a conclusion to this idea of like eating differently, I don't want to deprive myself of anything. I don't want it to be a situation of, oh, I'm counting calories, or oh, I'm doing this. The first stage that I want to approach this dieting is just trying to incorporate more whole foods. And I don't want it to be a situation of what can I deprive myself of, or what can I take away from my diet. No, I want to be able to eat, anything, any food. But I just want to incorporate more things. So it's not about what I can take away. It's about what I can incorporate. So am I still going to have Takis and chips and hot Cheetos and chips and stuff? I love chips, by the way. Like, am I still going to have, like, the foods that I love? Sure. Am I, like, not sure? Yes. Am I still going to have, fast food? Yes. Am I still going to have all these different things? But I'm also incorporating more whole foods. So regardless, I'm going to be eating less of the unhealthy foods anyway, because it's a ratio. That concludes my 2026 New Year's resolutions, specifically geared towards my health. And yeah, let me know what videos you guys want from me. and I will get on it right away. And yeah, my socials are always in the description. They're also in my YouTube bio. So you can, do with that information what you will. Thank y'all for being here, and I will see y'all on the next video. Bye, y'all.